Okay, so for context, I downloaded the Outer Wilds because Microsoft Rewards said if I could get 3 achievements in the game, I could have 250 points, which I'm pretty sure is only about 35p towards a £5 voucher, but that's not actually the point. The point is, after I'd spent an hour and a half trying to land on this bloody space station near the sun for 90 gamer score and 1/3 of 35p, I felt like I needed to finish the journey I'd started. Hopefully, by the end of this video, you'll know if the Outer Wilds is a journey you want to take as well. The original idea for the game was to evoke the spirit of space exploration from films like 2001: A Space Odyssey and Apollo 13, and the Outer Wilds manages to do just that. The gameplay for Outer Wilds is a pretty standard affair. You can walk, you can run, you can jump. All while you explore a handful of planets that are hurtling around the solar system you and your small community of blue alien people inhabit. But it's not the gameplay that makes Outer Wilds special, it's the story. Or more specifically, how the story is presented to the player. There are no objective markers, no cutscenes, and no tutorials. Just a fragile, difficult to control spaceship, a device that translates alien writings, and the freedom to explore. Oh, and the sun also explodes every 22 minutes, obliterating you and the rest of the solar system. That's what makes Outer Wilds special. Everything you do in that 22 minutes is reset after the sun explodes. Without even being told you have to, it's up to you to figure out why. Along the way, you'll meet some colourful and beautifully designed characters that also impart knowledge that can help you on your adventure, as well as some tricky to figure out, but genuinely ingenious environmental puzzles that made me feel so clever for solving, but utterly stupid for even trying to attempt. I'm not going to spoil anything more about the story of the puzzles in case you want to experience the game for yourselves. Instead, I'm going to talk about how the game made me feel. Absolutely fucking terrified. Just a heads up, if you're already interested in playing the game, go and do so now. Because while I'm not going to spoil any of the story, I will be showing visuals and talking about them, and I consider them spoilers in themselves. You've got until I cook this marshmallow to click away. Okay. Fucking anglerfish. I don't know what it is. Probably Finding Nemo. But I find giant space anglerfish fucking terrifying. There are ways to avoid them, which I won't give away, but somehow the act of avoiding them is even more nerve-wracking than just letting the bastards eat me. While the anglerfish did scare me, it's the game's atmosphere that I find so much more harrowing. Certain environments and visuals throughout this game filled me with what I can only describe as existential dread. I felt small, I felt powerless when staring down these unknowable entities that could be equally as likely to kill me as they could reveal something vital to my journey. And that about sums up my basic experience with the Outer Wilds. I found the simple structure of learn, die, learn very engaging. The atmosphere on each planet manages to be different yet just as frightening as the last. And by the end I felt like I'd achieved something worth taking part in. That being said, if you think you'll find the directionless aim, some hard to master spaceship controls, and being made to feel incredibly small and afraid in such a vast and dangerous universe a little bit daunting, this game may not entirely be for you. If this is a perfect game, then I'd give The Outer Wilds about this. And I'd definitely recommend you play it. Or at least give it a bit of a go. Thanks for watching the video, and if you feel like you could recommend any interesting but little known games to us, then please do. And if you fancy smashing something, then I'm pretty sure there are some buttons down below you can go to town on. Alright, I just realised I completely forgot to talk about the bloody soundtrack. The music for this game is incredible. Even if you don't want to play the game, go and listen to the soundtrack. It's on Spotify. Give it a bloody listen. Okay, that's it. Bye.